Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we are going to be trying Dark Angel and Necromancer against Skull Queen and Necromancer, and we're going to try adding various Skull Queens in here to see how much damage the Dark Angel Necromancer stack can take, because obviously the Skull Queen is going to increase the powerfulness of and speed of these skeletons. So we already have two Skull Queens. There's a third Skull Queen out there. And you could see the Dark Angel was taking a bit of damage, but actually it's tanking pretty solidly. So I'm definitely interested here to see if it can keep this up. There are also a couple skeletons that end up on the other side just because of the metamorphs. And I couldn't really do more skeletons than this because I decided not to use like Boneyard or Skeleton's Legion or Skull King because they would have involved the other lanes, and given the number of Skull Queens out there, it probably would have destroyed the castle fairly quickly, even if I had used arrows as a defense. So I only used the cards like Skeleton Swarm and regular 3 skeletons to make sure it would all just go in one lane only, because otherwise the match would end pretty quickly. But this is incredible. I mean, there aren't too many matches where you can actually still be alive against an opponent who has 3 Skull Queens out there. And I think we get a 4th one out here too at some point. I mean, I had Metamorph, so I felt like I should have been able to get more, but the problem was with the skeletons out there, it wasn't really going to work unless I purposely set it up with more Skull Queens at the start. So maybe I'll try that at a different time. I'll try metamorphing a Skull Queen and then putting in the skeletons at the end. But this was still pretty interesting because you can see how fast the skeletons are going, but they're still not able to break through these Dark Angels, which are gaining more powerful each time. And it's clear now that the skeletons can't kill them. So, yeah, interesting result here. I thought the Necromancer was going to initially, at least anyways, take more damage than that. Because, you know, I mean, skeletons with 3 Skull Queens out there, 4 Skull Queens, are pretty powerful. They do a lot of damage, and well, this just goes to show that the number of angels I have back there, they can tank a lot of damage. A lot of angels can tank a lot of damage. I mean, the Necromancers are not even being used because it literally, the angels are just tanking all of this damage from the Skull Queens and skeletons. So that's a pretty crazy result that they are basically able to just tank this. Seriously, that's pretty wild. 4 Skull Queens out there being completely tanked by these Dark Angels. So, with angels, obviously. So that's pretty crazy. Goes to show the powerfulness of angels when you have a lot of them out there. Definitely force multipliers. And, yeah, the Skull Queen side is going to end up losing that match because of that. So that's pretty crazy. So, let's try something else now. Let's try Dark Angels versus Dragons in the same format with the Necromancers and Angels. Because yesterday I found out that, or a couple days ago I found out that Dark Angels are pretty powerful in this format just because, you know, they can grow with more than just the giant growth. They can also grow when they eliminate an opponent's troop. So I wanted to see if they could scale up to Dragons. But the question is really going to be, can they actually eliminate a dragon in order to gain that benefit from the ability? So that's going to be an interesting thing to see here, because already I think the dragon is much more powerful, especially because the dragon is giant growth as well. So early on, the dragon is definitely winning. Dragon is definitely winning. I might have to, yeah, to separate these stacks again to make sure this doesn't end very quickly. And yeah, the dragon is still winning. Still seems to have the Dark Angel just simply outpaced. Well, here it is, the showdown, and here it is about to happen, and the Dark Angel is still losing. Yep, Dark Angel is losing. Although it's holding okay. But it's slowly losing, I think. Maybe not, maybe it's holding. But it's certainly taking more damage than the dragon, so I'm going to say it's losing, even though thus far they seem to be sort of at a tie here. Now the stacks are getting a little bit mixed up, but yeah, pretty interesting showdown, but the dragon seems to be coming out on top. Yeah, Dark Angel's still losing. But they have hung in there. The little ones, though, are getting demolished. The big one is still tanking the shots from the dragon. We'll see if the giant growth can change that. The little ones are still getting just pushed away because of the area blast from the dragon. Whereas the Dark Angel doesn't have an area attack, so it can't really get to the stuff behind the dragon. Okay, well, I cheated there a little bit. That was a little bit of cheating. But yeah, before that, I would argue the dragon was winning. But after that point, dragon's probably still winning, although it is closer. It looks closer to me. The Dark Angel is no longer taking as much damage as it was before. But the dragon's not really doing anything. So yeah, I'd probably give it to the Dark Angel on that one. Pretty crazy showdown, but maybe a few too many angels because I couldn't really do anything. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed these matches, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments and what other types of content I should create. Maybe subscribe if you weren't new to the channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.